just like that's the ending to yet another season here on iRacing. That'll conclude all 4 seasons of the 2025 year. Starting here next week, I guess, is going to be season 1 of 2026. I make this video every single season, kind of going over the stats and everything we ran and where we finished in points and all sorts of different things. So please do share your own stats down below. I'm always curious to know how you guys are doing out there too. And of course, if you do want to come out and race with us and hang out and stuff, I'll have the Discord linked into the description. So go ahead and come on out and join the ROP channel. But this season has probably been like the least amount of things I've ever raced. I only ran 2 things full time, the ARCA Menards and the 358 Modifieds. So those are the only things we're really going to be looking at in points this season. I almost ran the full season in the NASCAR Gen 4 Cup Series, but we didn't quite make it to all 8 weeks. And this season was hands down my best run ever in the ARCA Menards. We finished freaking top 10 in the points overall, which is, that is just beyond anything I thought I would ever be able to do in iRacing in the top dog stuff. And then our buddy, Austin, I'm pretty sure he got a top 10 in the season points last season, and he's right there in 14th this season, so he's having extreme massive consistency. Last season, it was a total bummer for me. I got wrecked a lot. And then a friend of the channel, old Colton Tyndall, taking first place in the points. A massive congratulations to him. It's probably not even his first season win. He's probably has multiple, but congrats once more if that's the case. And it's just awesome being on the front page out of, there's 17,000 people that at least started one race. It's not like all 17,000 participated every single week or anything like that, but a nice front page look is pretty awesome. And then the only other series we ran full time, we finished 35th, not on the front page here. Our buddy James Richard, though, took 4th, and Ray Ramey's on the front page here in 16th, so congratulations to those guys. But we are out here on the second page with old Robert and Nolan Wiersma, sitting out here in the 35th position. If you have any suggestions or ideas of what I should run next season as far as dirt, or asphalt or anything like that, definitely let me know. I'm thinking running the 1987 Cup cars next season, along with, of course, the ARCA Menard Series opener on Monday. I think I'm always going to be running that. I'm also thinking about running the NASCAR Xfinity Series as well next season, the fixed. I'm not too sure about the trucks. I might still dabble in the trucks. I've been really heavily enjoying a lot of the NASCAR asphalt stuff, oval a lot lately. It's been pretty clean racing, and it's kind of a lot longer races and stuff like that. The dirt side has just been kind of gnarly lately. A lot of just purpose wrecks going on and stuff like that, and it's getting crazy out there for some reason. So, but I definitely still plan to race some dirt next season. It would just be good to know maybe what you guys want to see, or maybe we can just keep on doing some hosteds and stuff like that every week, and start weeding out the bad apples like we've been doing, putting a lot of people on the old blacklist. And I also want to mention, if there's anyone watching this that is on the blacklist and is not allowed to come back in any hosted races, I'm gonna maybe start unblacklisting people that ask to get unblacklisted as kind of just like one more chance to not go out there and just retaliate and straight line somebody. Maybe you've cleaned it up a little bit, so let me know if you want to get unblacklisted, I guess, and we'll think about it. But on to some of the numbers here. The left column here is today's stats, and then the right column is the stats from the previous season. So taking a look at the oval, we had 25 starts this season with 1 win, 3 podiums, and we ran 1,200 laps, which is a little bit less than what we ran last season. Even though we did gain about 346 I rating compared to last season, we finished off this season with a nice 45.64. And then in the old road course sports car scene, I guess I made 4 starts. I don't even remember. That might have been some NASCAR road course stuff. Actually, I think that counts as sports car, but we lost 56 I rating over there. And then Formula, I guess I had 1 start, which I don't even remember, and I must have not even ran it because I lost 80 I rating over there, so weird. And I also completed 0 laps, so I thought that was odd. And then the dirt oval side was the one with the biggest hit, man. We only ran 13 races this season, which I'm pretty sure was all the 358s, I want to say. I don't think I ran 13 358 races. Maybe I did, which was 20 less races than what I ran last season. 20 whole entire less races than last season. And I did manage to lose all 73 I rating, which ain't too bad. That ain't too bad. We're still right around the 6K area. We're gonna have to hit 6K again for like the 9 trillionth time though. And then dirt road, we ran 3 more races than last season, a total of 4, and gained about 121 I rating, which we'll take. That is not too shabby. And even scoring 2 wins here compared to last season where we had 0 wins. One of those wins I'm pretty sure was against Matt Linden. 70. You know, what can we say? But that's bringing our total starts for the season to 47 starts, comparing to the last season we had 73 starts, so that's a 26 less than last season. That's quite a good chunk of races less that I ran. Still able to put it in victory lane though at least 3 times. You know, we'll take that. That's not too shabby. We'll take that. 3 wins out of 47 starts. I'll take it. And we completed a total of 1,869 laps, which is about 1,400 less than last season. So I ran basically half the amount I did last season, essentially, based on laps at least. But yeah, that's all the stats we got. Right now I'm hanging out in the old Discord call with the boys. Make sure you guys come out and join the Discord channel, the ROP channel. If you guys want to come and join the hosted sessions I do, make sure you guys go to the schedule tab over here and get yourself the schedule role, because that is how I send out the announcements for doing hosteds. I don't do it at everyone. I don't want to ping everybody. I only want to ping those, you know, who are wanting to race. So you got to make sure you get that role, and then I'll at schedule in general when we're doing hosteds, and it's going to be week 13, so I'm thinking we're going to be doing quite a bit of randomness all week. And then another really awesome thing we have in this Discord is the old iRacing bot. All right, I talk about this at the end of every season review. This thing is freaking awesome. You can ask it quite a few things. For example, you can just do /driver and then type in my name, and it'll just give me some stats about myself. You can get way more in depth with it and such. I have a little bit of a tutorial here on how to use the bot, some of the commands that it has, so you can look through that. But it's pretty cool stuff, man. Come join the Discord and look at some stats and come hang out and do a couple races with us. But that will be it, I guess, for today's video. Let me know, I guess, of course, what you guys maybe want me to run next season. Definitely going to be hoping to run a good amount of NASCAR stuff. And of course, like I said at the beginning of this thing, let me know how your season went, how many starts you had compared to me. Let me know. You know, I want to see how many more starts you guys had. You know what I'm saying? I only have 47 starts. Well, let's see your numbers. You know, I'm getting that. But anyway, thanks a lot for watching. Thanks to all the YouTube members. Thank you guys very much. We're going to have an awesome season next season, 2026. And yeah, massive thanks to everybody once more. And have a great rest of your guys' day. Goodbye.